worse is always better. I'll be a super duper kid forever and ever and ever. Oh, I wanna be a super duper kid. Super, super great. And forgive. Oh, I wanna be a super duper kid. And show them who God is. I'll be a super kid. Hey. Be a super kid. Na 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 na. I'll be a super kid.
Hi friends, happy Sunday and happy October, you guys. Can you believe we are already in the month of October now? That means we get to learn a brand new Bible story and Bible verse this week. We have a lot to talk about, so let's jump right in and get started. Let's start with last week's Bible story. Last week in our Bible story, we talked all about a woman named Esther and how she had to be strong. Do you remember why she had to be strong, you guys? That's right, because she had to talk to the king. And back then, you weren't allowed to just talk to the king unless he asked you to talk. So this was a big deal. But Esther was strong enough and she talked to the king and saved her family. We can be strong too when God is with us. And guess what? God is always with us. Who's always with you? Yes, God is always with you. Good job. Now, you guys, let's review last month's Bible verse for the last time, okay? Let's practice it one time and then say it one more time together, all right? So we'll say it 2 times total. So remember, you're going to take your hands and point them to your chest and say, we have, and now take both pointer fingers and point them up and say, the Lord our God. Now give me 1 thumbs up and 1 open hand and do that and say, to help us. Now open up your hands like a book, 2 Chronicles 32:8. Good job. Let's try that one more time. We have the Lord our God to help us. 2 Chronicles 32:8. Great job. Now for this week's Bible story, we learn about how God had big things for David to do. And do you know, can you guess what that big thing was? God wanted David to be the next king. That's a huge thing. And God has big things for us to do too, you guys. I'm going to ask you and say, who made you to do big things? I want you to say, God made me do big things. Okay, let's try that. Who made you to do big things? Yes, God did. Good job. Now, are you guys ready to learn this month's Bible verse? Awesome, because I can't wait to teach it to you. So we're going to start. You're going to make your fists and cross them like this over your chest and say, be strong and courageous. You're going to take your hands and cross them back and forth like this and say, do not be afraid. And now take both pointer fingers and point them up and say, for the Lord your God. Now make fists again and put them on your hips and say, goes with you. Now, and then open up your hands like a book and say Deuteronomy 31:6. Good job. Let's try that 2 more times. It's a longer one this month, you guys. So it's be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Good job. It's a little tricky. Let's do it one more time. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Awesome job, you guys. You did so great today. I had so much fun hanging out with you. I hope you all had a blast. Also, I love you and I can't wait to see you all next week. Bye.
Who know what time it is?
It's time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. At the Wonder Clubhouse.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hi friends, it is I, Super Lucy! I love my super kid costume because when I'm wearing it, I can do super big things. Stuff like, I can be a super thinker. You can be a super thinker with me. Ready? Think, think, think. Wow, great thinking, everyone. With my super kids costume, I can do big things like lifting towers of dirty dishes in both hands to the dishwasher and beyond. I can even rescue wild animals. Be free, little one. What other super things can I do?
Hoo, hoo.
It's Ollie.
Hello, Lucy. Hoo, hoo. Doing lots of big things, are you?
Oh, hi, Ollie. I'm thinking of all the super stuff I can do when I'm a super kid.
It's fun to be super. It's true. I know who made you to do big things. Hoo, hoo. Listen to this story. Just follow me through. Hoo, hoo.
Follow me through, follow me through, who? Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Do I use this one? Or is this the best one to use? Oh, hola friends! I'm Luis, the handyman. I'm working on a big job later today, and I'm trying to choose the very best screwdriver to use. Sometimes it's so hard to choose. That reminds me of today's story. Do you want to help me build it? Great! Let's put it on the story fence. Hammers up, little builders. Ready? Uno, dos, tres, hammer! Great job, little helpers. You can put your hammers down. Now we just need our story tools. Yep, we have everything we need. Today's true story from the Bible begins with a man named Samuel. God told Samuel that he was going to pick the next king. So Samuel went to this house because one of the brothers would be the next king. Now, if you were looking for a king, you'd probably want someone really smart, right? Like this guy. Or someone strong. Like him. Or someone older with experience. Or maybe someone like this guy. Or this one. Or this one. Or this one. Phew. Samuel knew that choosing the next king was a big job. He also knew that God made him to do big things. He trusted that God would help him find the next king. So Samuel looked at all the brothers, but God didn't choose any of them. Samuel asked Jesse, the father of the house, if there were any more brothers. Jesse said there was one more brother that wasn't home yet. He was out in the field watching over the sheep. Send for him, Samuel said. We will not sit down until he comes. So the brothers waited and waited and waited until finally their brother, David, came home. Wait a minute. David's just a kid. He's so young. Do you think he can be the next king? Let's see. God told Samuel that David should be the next king. Well, not because of the way David looked on the outside, but because of his heart on the inside. David loved God with all his heart. And that's what God wanted for the new king. Samuel listened to God and told David that God made him to do big things. God wanted him to be king when he was older. Wow! God chose David to be king and lead all the people. David was going to be in charge one day. He was going to be the next king. That is awesome! Samuel knew that God made him to do the big job of choosing the next king. And he knew God made David to be king and lead the people when he got older. God made us to do big things too. Oh, hey there, Ollie. Tell me, who made you to do big things?
God made me to do big things. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who made you to do big things?
God made me to do big things. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. Adios.
So there's your story. And it's all true. God made David to do big things. And he made us to do big things too.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Ho, ho.
Wow, God made David to do big things. God made me to do big things too. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it?
Got it!
Good. I'm ready to be a super kid. Whatever the day brings, God made me to do big things. See you later, super kids. I'm off. Dun, 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 dun.
Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, for the Lord your God goes with you. Deuteronomy 31:6.